Now guys, today I got a question to find domain of. You can see on the screen that a question is given, and this is the question is y equals to under root 3 mod sin x, excuse me, minus sin x minus 2. So this is the function whose domain you have to find. So once again I'm going to write the equation here, that is function here. Function is 3 mod sin x minus sin x minus 2, as you can see written in pink. For this, the discussion is as follows. We are going to discuss each and every step in great detail, and you have to understand each and every step to find the final solution, that is final domain of this given function. What would be that? How can you find union and all? We are going to discuss on. So this is the function I have written. This the function is 3 mod sin x minus 2. As we know, whatever kept in under root is always gives us positive. The value of x is always positive. Whatever kept under this, the value must be positive because under root gives us always a positive value. So this final term, this 3 sin x minus 2, 3 mod sin x minus 2 must be positive. Therefore, I place this inequality sign here. Okay. So this is what the meaning of this inequality sign. And the next thing is, for our convenience, what I did, I simply considered this sin x as t. So simply I place t in the place of sin x. This 3 mod t minus 2. Once again, I would like to remind you about mod t. Mod t gives us positive value when the input is positive, t is positive. Similarly, mod t gives us minus t when it is negative. And we know this gives always a positive value. So therefore, we have to consider these two cases when t is negative as well as when t is positive. When t is positive, we're going to open this 3 mod t minus 2 as usual. That it becomes 3t minus 2 greater than equals to 0. So this 2t minus 2 is greater than equal to 0. So t would be 1 from here. Again, when we t is considered negative, this mod t open with minus t. So I have written here minus 3t minus 2 greater than equal to 0. While solving it, I got this minus 4t greater than equal to 2, and we have already studied in the case of inequalities that when we have to remove minus, the sign inequality get reversed. So when I remove this minus and transport it toward the LHS, toward RHS, what I did, I simply transform this inequality sign get reversed. It earlier it was greater than equal to, not equal less than equals to. So now solving this, we get t equal to less than equals to minus 1 by 2. Okay. Now I place t by sin x as I considered it here. Similarly, I place this t by sin, replace this t by sin x. I got this is the value. Now here I'm going to draw this sin x graph. You can see the graph of sin x is here, and this is a sinusoidal graph. So what meaning of sin x equals to 1? For what values of x will going to get sin x equal to 1? This pix gives us 1, this pix gives us 1, this pix gives us 1. So every pig gives us 1 in entire x axis. So therefore we have to find a common solution for it. That is what we know, the periodicity and the period of sin x is 2 pi. At every 2 pi, value of sin x repeats. Whatever value we'll get here, after adding 2 pi, we'll get the same value here as well. Again adding 2 pi, or getting 2 pi, will get the same value here as well. Therefore, I have written 2 n pi where n belongs to integer. So for if I place the value of n equals to 1, I'll get what? 2 pi. When you place the value of n equals to 2, we'll get 4 pi. Similarly, 6 pi, 8 pi, and 10 pi respectively. Okay. Again here, this is the value we got. Again for this, what is the meaning of this? This is the minus 1. This is minus 1 by 2. That is below this line, I'm going to get the value of sin x less than equals to minus 1 by 2. Why it is equal to? So they will consider this point as well. But this is the lower peak, and this is the trough where I'm going to get this sin x less than equals to minus 1 by 2. That is what the meaning. I know minus 1 by 2, that is 1 by 2 is 30 degree. 30 degree means is pi by 6. So when I add pi plus pi by 6, I reach at this position in this one period 2 pi. Again, when I subtract this 2 pi minus pi by 6, I'll reach at this position. This position, you can see this position, this position. So now what it is simply, therefore, when I add pi plus pi by 6 to reach at this position, I'll get 7 pi by 6, which I have written here. Similarly, to reach this position, up to this position, what I did, I simply add 2, I simply subtracted minus pi by 6 from 2 by to reach this position. We'll get 12 minus 1, 11 pi by 6. Now, we know about the periodicity of sin x. This values repeats at after every 2 pi. So, I have written 2n pi plus 7 pi by 6, 2n pi plus 7 pi by 6. You can see I have written this. So now we got two values of x here. X is 2n pi plus pi by 2 and this is the y. And I have taken close bracket because it is equals to here as well. Okay, so we have to take this. Now we combine this to find union of this. This is the final answer. The union of this two, the union of this and this gives us the final value of the domain of this entire function. So the final answer is x belongs to, okay, this is close bracket here. This is close bracket. This must be close bracket. 2n pi plus 7 pi by 6, 2n pi plus 11 pi by 6, union 2n pi plus pi by 2. This is the simple value. This is the value. Therefore, I put at each and every set because this is the values. Value means here you can say this is the one value, this is one value, this is what this is. So we have to place these values in a set. Therefore, I place this value in a set, and this is nothing but what is this? This is our close bracket. This is close bracket, not open. Okay, this is the final domain of the function. If you have still any problem, you can give me a comment and I will resolve your problem as I get the comment and the part of solution which you understand is very good. If you do not, please make me aware of it so that I can do something for you in the next video, and it will be very fruitful you for you to understand such concepts to solve the JEE and immense advanced problem. This is a basic problem only. So if you understand basic things, it's very easy for you to solve anything. Okay. Thank you very much for your cooperation and happy learning.